What's up? Today I'm going to show you how to put on this thermostat plug. And here we go. Let's get started. Okay. This is the thermostat plug. I'm going to show you. Here we go. That's how it look. I already put the thermostat on. If you want to see that, the video will be below. But the car was still overheating after I put that on. And after I did a pressure test, I found out it was the actual plug. So right here, all I'm doing is just taking off this hose. I'm gonna slide it off. Having a little difficulty. Not that strong. I need to hit the gem up, but and this will be a full video of me showing you what tools and everything I used throughout the video. I'm still struggling trying to take this off. Still struggling. I should have just fast forward this. Just to let you know, this will be a real-time video. I'm not gonna go past any step. I'm gonna let the whole video play out. So if you want to see the actual thermostat come off, go to that part, like skip through the video. But this is I barely could see it myself. 8mm is what you use to take off the throttle, the holes on the throttle. Instead of just using a flathead or something, I just go ahead and just twist it off like that. So what you want to do is take the throttle off and take the alternator off. That's how you get to the thermostat and the thermostat plug on this car. I'm just struggling with all of these hoses because, you know, need to hit the gym for real. Okay, now that I got that out the way, just flip this hose over. I'm gonna start with taking off this alternator. It's 4 screws on it. I'm trying to show y'all, but you know, my hand way out the camera view. But for that top one, it is a T40, and that's like a little star. Luckily I already got these tools, so you just take a T40, put it on there, crank that thing on up. I'm struggling with all of this, man. I need to go work out. But no, you just put the T on there. And for the other ones, I did use a extension because that's the only one you can use without an extension. Just not a really long extension, just like a mid-size short extension. And like, instead of sitting there all day trying to twist this off with the ratchet, I just pretty much use my hand because it's faster to me. When you break the bolt and you just do it with your hand, it's pretty fast. Like I said, this video is not going to be fast forward. It's going to be in real time. So there I go with the extension to get right back there. Boom. My head all in the way. Then I took it off so I can just do it with my hand once it's loose. I know I did not take off the belt first, which I should have just went ahead and took off the belt. But once you get most of these screws off, the belt get pretty loose. But this this actual screw right here was a little tight, so I went ahead and finished it off. These are the 2 at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 17 right there. Y'all seeing that I'm going too fast for myself. You just put it right there on that part and then pull it towards the driver's side and the belt slide off. So that's what I did for that piece right there. Boom, the belt slid off. So before I take off the rest of this, I gotta take off the throttle, and that is a T30 to take off the throttle before I get behind the alternator and unplug those 2 things that's plugged up to the back of the alternator. You will see that later on in the video. As you know, if you're trying to figure out, because sometimes I'll be trying to, on certain things on the car, some things do twist towards the right, but on all of these is lefty loosey, righty tighty. So go to the left to loosen everything. And I only loosened 3 of these screws because one of them I broke in the last video taking off the thermostat. And putting this back on, I actually broke another one, so I need to hit the junkyard up and get some throttle screws off of one of the cars at the junkyard. Hopefully they got this car at the junkyard. And this is a 2005 Audi A4 Quattro 1.8 liter turbo. You feel me? So I'm just gonna loosen that up real quick. I'm gonna loosen that. You can't skip through the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe on this video. I just completely lost the T30 I was using. It fell into the engine bay, which sucks, but luckily it fell all the way down and I just slid under the car and grabbed it. But I was gonna twist it off with my hand anyway. But you is gonna use this T30 and T40 throughout the whole takeoff. And there's one more at the bottom that I already loosened up, and I just gotta twist it off with my hand. That sort of blew me that failed, because a lot of stuff kept falling under the engine bay or in the engine bay. That is just what I set up there. That's just the clamp that go onto the hose that was connected to the throttle. So this gasket do go to the throttle. I just reused it because I didn't have another one on hand. It would be smart to put another one on there, but since I'm gonna replace the bolts anyway, I'll just wait till I can replace the bolts to put another one on there. And you see what I pointed was the last bolt that broke off, and right there what I'm pointing at is the plug that's plugged up to the throttle. You just want to unplug that. It's right there. Just pull it up, come right off, super easy. There go those 4 bolts you're trying to get to. When you put that back on, make sure you put it back on the same way you took it off. This right here is the one that I broke last time, so now that I got it off, I'm just going to unscrew that off so I can get to it, you feel me? So I'm just going to use this clamp, I honestly forgot the name of this tool, but I'm just going to use this to twist it off. You can buy these screws again, but I'm going to just hit the junkyard up, because most likely they're going to be like $1 at the junkyard instead of spending like $15 or $16 on it, buying it off of a website or eBay or Amazon or something. So I'm just twisting it off real quick. And that was the old one that actually broke. So when you put this back on, don't be trying to Hulk Hogan super tighten it, because see, everything keep falling. Because if you super tighten it, it's gonna break. Okay? Which is irritating, because you give yourself more work. So just move that hose out the way. Now that I got the throttle off, I can get back to the alternator and angle it in a way where I can get this clamp off right there, the little plug to read the alternator. You just pull that up. If you can't do it with your hand, just grab a little tool, push it up. It's like a little tab that you push up, and it should slide right off once you push the tab up. And then it is a plug that go to the battery on the back of the alternator. You guys know how alternators work. You just want to twist that off as well. Make sure you unplug your battery, or you're going to electrocute yourself, okay? There it is right there. You can get a better view of it right there. That's a size 1.5. Like I was saying, unplug that battery, because that part on your throttle is metal, and if you twisting the back of the alternator cord off and you hit that metal, it is gonna light your ass up. Sorry for cussing, but that is a 1.5 meter, or however you call it, I don't know, It's just a 1.5, okay, you guys? And that just put that on there with a ratchet and take that off. And I'm sitting all the bolts and stuff off to the side right over there so I won't lose it. So now that you got all of the big stuff out the way, it's a little pole right there that you want to take off. And that's a T40. Like I said, you're going to keep using this T40 and T30. You take that T40 and just take off that pole right there. There's one at the top and one at the bottom. You just want to loosen up, and then you can sit the pole to the side. Make sure you put that back on. Why is that there? I don't know. I don't work for Audi, so ask them. Email them or something. But it is a little pole that's right there. The car came like that, so I'm going to put it back like that, okay? Okay, now we get into the thermostat that's right behind the alternator and right under the throttle. It's two things you gotta get to first, okay? That is a T. If I can find the camera with my hand, and if it's gonna zoom, I don't know. Maybe it will. It was a T40, okay, or a T30 or a T40, one of those. But that pretty much take that part off right there. So I am gonna pull the extension back out. Get to that. Boom, pop the bottom one. Go up to the top. Boom shakalaka, pop the top. What y'all know about that boom shakalaka from the old basketball games? I used to play the mess out of those games. I think that was a Nintendo or a PlayStation, I'm not sure. If y'all know what it was that said boom shakalaka on them old basketball games, please leave a comment below. But this extra tool y'all see me holding right here to the screw is just a magnet, so I won't drop the screw in the engine bay, because that will suck if you lose the screw in the engine bay. If you got this far along in my video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, or leave a comment if you feel like I could do something different next time or something that can help me out. So now that I got those two screws off, you want to get this little screw right here off to the side. Yep, right there, what I'm pointing to. That is a size 10 millimeter. I didn't record that because you don't need to see me unscrew everything. But it's a size 10. The camera didn't focus, but I know what size it was. Then it's a holes at the top and the bottom you just want to take off real quick. And that's the one at the bottom, you just pop it off with like a flathead. It's like a little clamp type hose. But the one at the top, you just use the thing. And this is what the thermostat looked like. I just put this on. The video, if you want to see me put this on, is going to be below or up in that corner on the little eye dot. So I'm going to sit that to the side. And now to take off the thermostat plug on this Audi. You can't see it at this angle with the camera, but I am going to show you a better angle. Eventually I'm going to show you a better angle. Okay, here go the better angle. This is the thermostat plug. If yours all torn apart, you just want to make sure it's not inside of the thermostat or nowhere in there. You just want to put your hand in there and feel around. This is a size 13 millimeter to get this off. And it's that not the first one, but the second one. That one right there. You just want to take that off, okay? And to take that off was pretty easy, but to put it on was a pain in my, it's a pain in the butt. This is the old one right here. It came off in 2 parts. I was showing you, but it was actually 3 parts because the gasket was actually still in there. That's why you want to feel around and make sure there's no pieces in there. So I pretty much replaced the radiator, the thermostat plug, the thermostat, the radiator, the coolant reservoir, the thermostat, and the thermostat plug on this car because it was overheating. This is the old radiator right here. You see that big gaping hole at the top? Yeah, crazy. And somehow I was driving today and my car started to overheat a little bit, so I might have to replace the one in the back. God willing, I won't have to. Amen. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. I'm not going to show how to put it back on, but I will make a reverse video because that's literally what you're doing. Everything you took off, you put it back on in reverse. Aim down, flip it, then reverse it. It's really ready to find me. Hey, now let me quit playing, but don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. More videos coming soon. And peace.
If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive.